Let's study some basic strikes and the body lock clinch and the body lock takedown. Okay? My partner will just stand here with his feet parallel and post his hands so I can practice. The first step is learning how to prepare your ready stance. Okay, you pick your strong leg and you make a half step to the side and a half step back. And you keep your feet always at the same distance. If you move back, you adjust. If you move forward, you adjust. If you move to the sides, you adjust your stance. Okay, and then you turn your upper body sideways a little bit. With the back hand, you cover. With the leading hand, you cover, but you will also be measuring the distance sometimes. That's because the jiu-jitsu strategy here is not to exchange strikes with anybody, so I don't want to be at the distance that he can punch and or kick. So I want to make a little step back, posture up a bit more, keeping my back straight, and with this hand, I make sure that I am always at the distance I want to be. So, if I feel like I am at the distance of the striker, I will either step back or step in for the clinch. Okay, so that's your ready stance to apply the jiu-jitsu strategy standing up here. Okay, so after that, we'll practice some basic strikes with our hands. So, with the leading hand, we throw one. Then with the back hand, we throw two. Okay, so tuck your chin, cover, lock your hands. When you go for the punch, you make sure to turn your upper body, turn your hips so you gain more power. Okay? And the other side, same thing. Put your hip, put your upper body behind the punch so you gain more power. Our strikes here will be almost always on a straight line. We want to strike just enough to set up our clinch and take the fight to the ground. Same strategy for our kicks. One of the kicks we use the most standing up is the push kick with the leading leg. That's not so much to knock him out, but it will be most times either to set up my clinch or to create distance between us. So if I feel like now he's at the distance of the striker, I can anytime push kick and push him away. Note that when I kick, I bring my leg back. You will not want to kick and leave your leg there so they can kick your leg. Okay, so the first drill is preparing my ready stance. 1, 2, measuring distance, push kick. Once you get that, you start working on your clinch and body lock takedown. So, to go inside for the clinch, you want to change levels. You squat down with your hips, keep your back straight, keep your eye on him. That's very important. Okay, and then with the leading hand, you make a shield, keep your eye on him. Continue covering here until you're that close. Just then, you lock his hips. For now, you can just use fingers together, lock your elbows. Okay, that grip will work fine. To get him off balance, I'll start pulling his hip and driving my head forward. Note that my head is up, my ear is on his chest. The opposite is to looking down and having your head here. You're giving chances for them to grab your neck. It's right here. He's off balance. That might not be enough to throw him. I need to get some work done with my legs. Let's go for the inside trip. 1, 2, I get that deep. My hip is on his hip, and then I will make the trip. It's a hook with my leg. At this time I am pulling his weight down and driving forward. Note that I post Don't want to land on top of my partner's chest. I recover my balance on my knees and I posture up. Knees wide spread for balance, posturing up so I can defend my neck and my arms if he attacks. Okay? One more time. I have my partner with feet parallel, hands up, preparing my ready stance. My strong leg steps back, covering, measuring his distance. 1, 2, strikes on a straight line, leading leg, push kick. 1, 2, measuring distance. When I drop, I keep my shield here. I keep my eye on him. The leading leg will step in between his legs and lock his hip. I start pulling his hip in and driving forward. He is off balance, but I will make 1, 2, step deeper for the hook. Okay, at that point, start pulling his weight down. As you drive forward, post, posture up right away, spread your knees for balance, and keep your head up and arch your back.